welcome to episode 4 of the Caffeinated Marketing podcast. In this episode, we're going to be talking about having an AI holiday. My name is Becky, and I'll be your host. So happy holidays. I hope everyone is settling in to close the new year out. I hope you've got time scheduled to celebrate with your friends and your family and reset. And I hope that regardless of which holidays you and yours celebrate, that they are lovely and cozy and fun. I thought it would be fun to talk about some silly AI things that I've done the last few holiday seasons with my family. And then talk a little bit about how AI is changing the way that shopping behavior happens and the way that we need to think about that as marketers. So let's start with the fun thing. During the pandemic, my family and I did a whole lot of virtual holiday celebrations, as I'm sure many of you did. The one that has stuck is that my nieces and nephews on New Year's Eve made PowerPoints about their year. They were goofy PowerPoints about our family superlatives. My niece did one about why Kung Fu Panda 3 made her cry. Um, but it's become a tradition. We always spend New Year's Eve together. We make orange chicken. We drink champagne or sparkling grape juice at midnight, depending on who's there. And these PowerPoints have become a competition, a source of a lot of love and laughter in my family. So last year, I used Bing Image Generator. And for each member of my family, and usually at the holidays, there are 26 of us there, a large family. I gave it an animal, either somebody's pet or the mascot from where they went to school. I gave it a location. Where would they be? I gave it an activity. I gave it an outfit. So, for example, my youngest nephew lives on the western slope of Colorado. He lives in the mountains. He loves to play soccer. He's got an Australian Shepherd, and I put him in soccer clothes. I think Man United soccer clothes, actually. And it would generate these cute little images, and then we played it like a guessing game. So I would show the image, and my family would have to guess who it was, and then I would show them like what I prompted it for. And it was really fun. My nephew, who was 9 at the time, really enjoyed it a lot. He got a kick out of it. And I took those images, I printed them out, I made little ornaments for everybody to hang on their tree. And then we're big jigsaw puzzle fans in my family. And so for those of us who like puzzles, I had puzzles made, and we did sit around that week. And my family doesn't often sit together and do a puzzle, but the kids were super into it because they had these little characters that then they were calling, oh, there's Uncle Zach or there's Auntie Becky. And so we had a lot of fun with it. It was a goofy thing. This year, I'm upping my game. And I'm going to use Suno, which is an AI song generator. So you get 200 characters for your prompt, and it'll come back with song lyrics and a video so that you can sing along karaoke style. It does a male version and a female version, and they're usually a slightly different genre from each other. So that'll be my prompt this year is I will give it some things that I want it to highlight in a song for each member of my family, and then I will give them their song and probably make a little slideshow and we'll laugh about the lyrics. Stick around at the end of the episode. I did make a Christmas carol about AI and marketing using Suno, and it's pretty silly and pretty fun. So, on a more practical note, I started to think about what are the AI advancements for holiday shopping, and what does that mean both from a consumer perspective, but also as a marketer? In November of 2024, Perplexity launched their AI shopping assistant as part of its Pro platform. Now, the Pro platform for Perplexity is a tongue twister. It is also $20 a month or $200 a year. So not inexpensive. We're going to talk a lot about the choices that you have to make around what are you willing to invest in. So this is clearly an opportunity that Perplexity sees to become the platform of choice and integrate shopping. So features, it has one-click checkout, snap to shop. You can take a picture of an item and then find links to buy it. That sounds dangerous and also fun. Dangerous for my wallet, but kind of fun if you've ever seen something and thought, oh, that's the perfect gift for some member of your family. And the idea that you could snap a picture and then get that item for them, pretty fun. Can you discover the best products? So the other feature that I think is really relevant for marketers is this Perplexity feature will go through and focus on reviews and try to make recommendations. So on their website, the example is, what are the best pair of headphones? And it's going to give you suggestions based on how you're using it, but more importantly, on those reviews. And I think that's an area from a customer experience, customer success perspective, that we're all going to have to sharpen our pencils a little bit to be very focused on those reviews. I think in the B2C space, obviously, people are probably already fairly focused on that, but that review data is unstructured, um, often, and I think you're going to need to be aware of the ways that that review data is showing up in other platforms to make sure that you're not inadvertently getting downvoted. So obviously, anybody that's on a major shopping platform like Amazon, you can see, how many stars does something have? What do the reviews look like? You can start to look at that. But if it's going to start to influence algorithmic thinking about which products get served to customers if they're using an AI shopping platform, particularly if they've got a preference strong enough that they paid for that AI shopping platform, I think it's going to be a really interesting transformation in terms of the power of reviews, which I think is already one of the more powerful things that drive customer choice, particularly in the B2C space. So I'm curious how long it'll be before we see this integrated into platforms like Amazon, like Etsy, right? How do those reviews start to come together? How are they integrating AI into those shopping experiences? Now take that into the enterprise space and think about cloud marketplaces. If you're on AWS or the Azure marketplace and you've got uh, features and functionality, but you're in a competitive space, perhaps your business process management software. Well, if the reviews are driving algorithmic recommendations from those platforms about how the features work, how your customers feel about your platform, suddenly that's a whole new facet of customer feedback that is being used in a different way. So you might be fairly focused on reviews, but if those reviews start to drive placement, um, I think that could get really interesting, particularly as we start to span out into the enterprise space, where that may be baked in for consumer behavior already. But in the enterprise, how's that driving digital sales behavior? I saw a comment recently that said having AI integration in your product is soon going to be like saying it's powered by electricity or like it's on the internet. Like, of course you are powered by AI. Tell me why it matters to me. And what are the things that are going to start to drive people's willingness to buy those tools? So, how do these AI integrations drive and shape buyer behavior? I think that's a really important evolving space. And this Perplexity shopping assistant is probably just the first toe in the water for some bigger shifts around how we attract attention, how we retain attention, and how we convert decision makers from a marketing perspective. I hope that's an interesting thought starter for you as you head into your hopefully well-earned holiday break. I thought it would be fun to just talk about a couple of other ways that you could use AI over the holiday season. And I bring these to you, one, because they're fun. And if we're going to talk about what can robots do for us, we might as well have a good time. But also, these little thought starters and prompts and ideas are ways to get your hands on the keyboard and start using the tools, test different tools against each other. That is sort of the founding principle behind my AI decathlon course, is it's really just something low stakes that you can mess around with. And these are also fun. So if you're watching on YouTube, you can see my virtual background here I created with the Canva Dream Lab. I did a head-to-head, which is my new favorite thing to do in several image generators. The thing that I like about this one and the reason I picked it is I took my favorite image that I had generated of my AI detailed coffee cup and I plugged that in as an inspiration photo. So I really liked this. I'm going to drop my prompt and a few of the images into the show notes on the website. So you could go and take a look and see which of those prompts and those images you liked the best as well. Um, Certainly a fun thing that has come up over the past several years. I've got one friend who does this really well with Lego and Funko and different types of avatars for their family. I don't know how many people do physical Christmas cards anymore. It seems like that's something that's not as popular as it once was. But if you're doing a digital family Christmas greeting, having those avatars for your family could be kind of fun. And it takes the stress out of trying to have gotten that perfect family photo, which I know vexes a lot of people, especially if you've got small children. One of the things we do in my family, usually over Thanksgiving, is we do gingerbread houses. I've been forcing my nieces and nephews and my children to make gingerbread houses with me for years. This is the first year my youngest nephew actually asked to do it on purpose. So I've at least converted one. But that could be a really fun thing, right? Give it a list of what do you have? I have peppermints, M&Ms, gumdrops, and Christmas peeps. Help me design the perfect gingerbread house. And maybe that's a fun thing to do. Or, hey, I'm going shopping because I want to have an epic gingerbread house competition with my family. Give me a list of candy and other decorations that we could use to have that ultimate gingerbread throwdown. A gift list generator, I think, is a great idea. If you're trying to think about those difficult to shop for people, ask some questions, have a little fun with that. Here are some things that you might need to know about my 14-year-old nephew who might be difficult to shop for, and I don't know what to get him, and I want to spend $25. Can I give you some ideas? And how practical are those ideas? And would you like them? And what are the things that you would need to add to that prompt to talk about their interests and where they live and what's important to them? And really try to refine and refine and refine to find that perfect gift for the hardest person on your shopping list. This one I thought was a lot of fun. I think you could have a whole lot of fun researching the most fought over white elephant gift. I was recently at a holiday party with a client. There was a much sought after uh, gift in the white elephant, and there were actual tears about who ended up with said gift. So I think that could be a lot of fun. Are you going with your book club? What are the cost limitations? What are the most popular things? What's most likely to get swapped and traded for? Some people call white elephant Yankee swap. So just a couple of funny ideas about ways that you could, over your break, start to, in a low stakes manner, work on your prompt building, your prompt refinement, get a sense of which tools work best for you, and enjoy. So I hope you and yours have a wonderful holiday season. Please enjoy my AI marketing Christmas Carol, and I will catch you on New Year's. In the meantime, if you're looking for inspiration or wanting to drop some knowledge, if you've got some time over the break and you want to sharpen your skills, head over to caffeinatedmarketing.com. The AI Decathlon is live and a great gift for yourself as you strive to be the best AI marketer that you can be. Cheers, friends. Let's get caffeinated.
In the snow, a new age dawns bright. Marketers meet tech's guiding light. Algorithms make the season right. AI helps them take flight. No more guessing what folks will buy. Data sparkles like stars in the sky. Patterns found by machines' keen eye. Merry tricks AI can't deny. Oh, come all ye marketers bold. AI stories yet untold. Teach the bots to search and find joy to the market's mind. Robots sing of trends so keen underneath the Christmas scene. AI molds what's yet unseen, leads them like a festive dream. gather round the smart display. Watch the dollars swirl and play. Hooray for a new AI way, making bright the marketers' sway. Oh, come all ye marketers bold, AI stories yet untold. Teach the bots to search and find joy to the market's mind. Sing of trends so keen underneath the Christmas scene. AI molds what's yet unseen, leads them like a festive dream. Oh, come all ye marketers bold, AI stories yet untold. Teach the bots to search and find joy to the market's mind. To the market's mind. Robots sing with trends so keen underneath the Christmas scene. AI molds what's yet unseen, leads them like a festive dream.